Let me talk to you about Fintech credit builder credit cards, especially those that are easier to get even in hard times. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another edition of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. How are you today? I hope you are doing fantastic. I'm doing marvelous if you're to ask me. If you are doing as great as I am, go grab a cup of coffee or tea or vodka and let's roll. In today's conversation, I want to speak to you about the top 10 Fintech credit builder credit cards that are easier to get, even in hard times. Let's first define what we talk about when we speak about Fintech cards. Fintech is an abbreviated catch-all term used to describe financial technology companies, right? Fintech, financial technology. So these companies are trying to innovate within a particular part of finance. One of the most rapidly changing parts of finance is credit cards, and whereby new companies have started to tackle the traditional challenges of getting and managing a credit card. And what we've seen in our research is that one of the most important innovations in the card space is building new underwriting models to help give Americans access to credit. And this practice relies on approving or denying a credit card applicant based on more factors than just their credit score. And this is pretty cool. In fact, applying for fintech cards should not affect your credit score at all. Common factors that influence being approved for a new credit card include your income, savings, and monthly expenses. And these factors combine to give underwriters and banks an idea of let's just say how likely, right, you are to pay them back. And the difference between fintech companies and traditional brick and mortar branches, bank branches, is that they have a different underwriting model. As I said earlier, they look at a wider constellation of factors to approve you for a credit card. And fintech cards are a great option if you want to keep your credit card relationship simple. Do not expect to get a mortgage from the same provider, right? Because your fintech card is issued by a financial technology company that's working in tandem with the bank. And most of these offers will come with free software or an app to help you manage your personal finances, pay off your card, and more. And one of the greatest strengths in fintech cards, based on our research, is the convenience they provide. They are always one touch away on your smartphone. So before we get into the actual ranking, please check out this short evaluation video. It tells you about how we go about ranking credit cards on this show. All right, number 10, folks. We have Jasper Cashback MasterCard. Our score, 7.5 over 10. This is a great fintech credit builder credit card that is easier to get even in hard times. And what we love here is that this card is a credit building card that is best suited for professionals relocating to the United States. So you get this card if you're moving to the US and you don't have a credit history, or if you are a US citizen who wants to build credit. And you can apply with no or limited credit history because the application review is based on multiple criteria, not just your credit score. The purchase APR is it actually oscillates between 15.49% to 24.99% variable, and there is no balance transfer APR. And the rewards, 1% cashback on purchases plus an extra 0.5% for a full year for every friend you refer and bring on board for up to 6% cashback. So long story short, this is a card that has several benefits. So you have rewards, as I just spoke about, no credit score needed, pretty cool, no social security number needed. You can build your credit with this card because it will report your credit utilization to the three major credit bureaus, Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. No annual fee. and no foreign transaction fee, and they have a higher credit limit. So this is pretty cool. Number 9, folks, we have here Pedal 2 Visa credit card, and our score 8/10. So the official name of the card is Pedal 2 Cashback No Fees Visa credit card. And this is a no annual fee card for those without a traditional credit score. So you want to get this card if you want a cashback card and don't have a credit score. You want to consider the bank's other offering, Pedal one out that I will speak about very soon, if you want to rebuild your credit score. And you apply for Pedal 2 if you are new to credit or have no credit history. So there's no annual fee, as I said before. The purchase APR fluctuates between 12.99% to 26.99% variable. And when the issuer talks about no fees, they really mean it. Pedal really means no fees. You will not pay annual fees, foreign transaction fees, over limit fees, or even late fees when you use your card. You are more likely to get approval with a fair to good credit score. Your credit history can also factor into your credit limits along with the rest of your financial history. Number 8, folks, we have Pedal 1 Visa credit card. So before it was Pedal 2, now we have a Pedal 1. Pedal 1 Visa credit card, our score 8/10. This is a no annual fee credit card with cashback rewards for building credit. So this is a card you want to pick if you want to build your credit score without paying an annual fee, or you want to rebuild it. Let's say after bankruptcy or after a series of issues, you have a repo on your credit history. And so Pedal 1 is a great pick. And Pedal 1's issuer uses its own cash score technology, which analyzes your banking history and credit score. Thanks to that, let's say, technology, you can apply with a new credit score and still potentially get a high credit limit. The rewards 2 to 10% cash back from select merchants. Purchase APR 19.99% to 29.49% variable. And the recommended minimum credit score is 550, and the issuer is Visa. This is something you just need to think about. Now, you can get a potential credit limits between $500 and $5,000 when you apply. And this is a card that is great because it allows consumers with new or fair credit scores to apply and potentially qualify. Okay, so this is a solid card. There is no security deposit or annual fee for you to get the card. So it's a great credit building card. Number 7, folks, we have Upgrade Visa card. When it comes to the top 10 Fintech credit cards that are easier to get even in hard times, the Upgrade Visa card is a great card. It's one of the most popular Fintech credit cards available today. The card, a hybrid balance transfer, cashback rewards, and low APR credit card, offers one of the lowest APRs on the market for those with good, fair, or excellent credit. And the card also provides limits of up to $25,000 and specializes in offering installment-based balance repayments. So this balance installment plan provides cardholders with up to 60 months to pay off sizable debts, making it a safe, effective, and inexpensive method for reducing existing credit card balances. So what you really get with the Upgrade Visa card is you getting a credit line / credit /loan. Okay, and the cool thing here is that the Upgrade card also features now unlimited 1.5% cash back on all eligible purchases. And so they also have a no annual fee. So they have no annual fee, no foreign transaction fees, no monthly maintenance, no activation, no late fees, no return payments. Great card. And in terms of, they want you to have a minimum annual income of $30,000, monthly cash flow of at least $800 to $1,000, maximum debt to income ratio of 60%. You must be 18 years of age, and you need to be a U.S. citizen or permanent resident. Number 6, folks, we have here the Apple Card. Our score 8.5/10. And this is a card that is great, and we have actually covered the Apple Card on other shows, so I'm not going to go in depth here. But the Apple Card is kind of cool because you have you have the Apple approved security, right? You have no fees. So the Apple Card promises it has no late fees, no annual fees, no international fees, and no over the limit fees, which is quite a rarity in the credit card market. Though I want you to pay attention to the fact that if you have missed payments, those could result in additional interest on your balance. The Apple Card has low interest. We love that. It has cashback rewards, and the card has a unique reward redemption strategy. So the Apple Card's reward system offers what Apple is calling it daily cash. So basically, you earn 3% daily cash on all purchases using your Apple Card through Apple Pay, and 3% on purchases made this way with Apple directly. You will also earn 3% back on purchases made with Apple Pay with your Apple Card at T-Mobile or Exxon and mobile gas stations. Okay. And another thing I want to say here is that, so there's no annual fee. So the purchase APR oscillates between 10.99% and 21.99%. The balance transfer APR fluctuates between 10.99% to 21.99%. And in terms of credit score, they will accept people with scores as low as 520. But on average, based on what we have seen, they want you to be around 600 and 620, 625, 670 in some cases. Number 5, we have the XI card. Our score 9/10, and we love the fact that XI card has a great slogan. It says your credit limit is based on your income, not your credit score. So this is the kind of card you want to get if you don't have a substantial credit history, but you earn a great income and you want your credit capabilities to reflect that. So you can apply with a full-time job or internship. Fantastic. And what we love is that the metal clad X1 card sets your limit based on your current and future income instead of your credit score. It offers 2x points on all purchases, with which you can actually bump to 3x points by spending $15,000 in a year, or 4x points for a month if you refer a friend to the card. And the card doesn't charge late fees or foreign transaction fees. It has no annual fee and comes with a variable APR of 12.9% to 19.9% variable. And so this is pretty cool. One thing we love in the card is that it just allows you to have access to credit based on your income. So that's great. So you can earn rewards on purchases. It has a low APR and low fees, and it's something that's pretty cool. I'll be right back right after this. Don't go anywhere. Welcome back, folks, to another session of the Awesome Sweetie Kiwi Show. We're also having a conversation about the top 10 Fintech credit builder credit cards that are easier to get. Number 4, we have the Chime credit card. Our score 9/10. This is a great credit building card if you don't mind opening a Chime account. So you need to have a Chime account, and we have actually reviewed the Chime offerings, the Chime Bank and Chime credit cards on other shows. So please check that show. And so this is a card you want to get if you want to build or rebuild credit with no credit check required. And so the one thing you need to understand here is that there are several benefits here. So you have no preset security deposit. So the money you spend on your secured account is tied to the money you move over from your Chime direct deposit account. Just so you know, the Chime credit card is a secured credit card. All right. So this is based on the money you have on your Chime direct deposit account. This means the Chime credit builder Visa secured card works more like a debit card than a true credit card. And there's no interest. So the Chime credit builder Visa secured card does not rack up interest on your purchases because purchases are made on your secured account, and those are automatically paid at the end of the month. They don't check your credit history, and they report to all 3 major credit bureaus. And some of the cons, some of the things we don't like is that you need to have a Chime banking account, and it's not really a true credit card. Number 3, folks, we have Tomo credit card. Our score 9.5/10. And this is a card you don't really need a credit history to apply for this credit building card. And this is the kind of card you want to get if you want to earn cash back and you don't have a credit history. And so the Tomo credit card, issued by Community Federal Savings Bank, is designed for anyone with no credit history who wants to start building their credit and earn unlimited 1% cash back on all purchases. So what Tomo does is pretty cool. So instead of gauging your credit score, They determine your eligibility based on your financial history. And this is also what impacts your credit limits, which can be as low as $100 or as high as $10,000. This isn't really bad if you think about it, considering that you can get the card with no credit history and with no secured limit to guarantee you'll pay off your debt. This is pretty cool. So no annual fee. The purchase APR ranges from 12.99% to 26.99% variable. There is no balance transfer APR. And the rewards, 1% cash back, 1.25% after 6 on-time payments, and 1.5% after 12 on-time payments, plus 2 to 10% back from select merchants. It's pretty cool. And you can build credit, you have cash back, and foreigners can also apply for this card. Number 2, folks, when we talk about the top 10 Fintech credit builder credit cards that are easier to get, we have Credit AI Visa card. Our score 9.5 over 10. So this is a technology rich card that has no fees and no interest. We have covered this on another show, so this is I'll be going really quickly here. The card has many benefits. You can actually build credit. You have the card has no fees and interest rates. They offer stealth cards. You can get a metal card, and you can start using your credit card right away, and you have early access to your paycheck. So the way it works is that basically you want to get the Credit AI Visa card if you want to build your credit or rebuild your credit without paying any fees. So we love, and again, we have gone in depth on this card on another show. But what we love with this card is that they have a feature called Credit Optimizer. So this is a feature that aims to help people with no credit build or rebuild their credit score faster than they would with traditional cards. And according to Credit AI, this is an AI-enabled algorithm that reports your credit utilization to credit bureaus and not just your payments like standard credit cards do. So they try to innovate here. Okay. And one thing you also need to understand is that the Credit AI Visa card is issued by Wilmington Savings Fund Society, and your funds are also FDIC insured up to $250,000. Number 1, folks, the best in our view, the best of the best when it comes to the top 10 Fintech credit builder credit cards that are easier to get even in hard times. Grow Credit MasterCard. Our score 10 over 10. And we love the fact that this card has no fees, no security deposit, no interest charges, no credit check. And another thing that we love is that in terms of the credit score, they can go very, very low. They really don't ask a high credit score. And one thing you just need to know, no credit check is required, but you'll have to link a bank account. It doesn't have to be a Grow Credit bank account as Chime does, but you have to link a bank account because Grow Credit has its own proprietary technology that can look at income to determine creditworthiness, and they don't have to look at your credit score. You can build credit with qualifying bills or subscriptions, and this is a card that has a low spending limits. You cannot carry a balance though, so there is no APR or fees, right? But you cannot carry a balance. And another thing you need to remember here is that once you actually, based on your payment history, Grow Credit can actually increase your credit score. I mean, they can increase your credit limits. So this is pretty cool. All right, folks, this was it for today's conversation. I was speaking to you about the top 10 Fintech credit builder credit cards that are easier to get, even in hard times. Number 1, we have Grow Credit MasterCard, 10 over 10. Number 2, we have the Credit AI Visa card, 9.5 over 10. Number 3, we have Tomo credit card, 9.5 over 10. Number 4, we have Chime credit card, 9 over 10. Number 5, we have XI card, 9 over 10. Number 6, we have Apple card, 8.5 over 10. Number 7, we have Upgrade Visa card, 8.5 over 10. Number 8, we have Pedal One Visa credit card, 8 over 10. Number 9, we have Pedal 2 Visa credit card, 8 over 10. And number 10, last but not the least, the Jasper Cashback MasterCard, 7.5 over 10. Thank you so much for your attention, folks. I really appreciate it. I will see you another time. But until then, remember, stay marvelous.